Welcome to another episode of Super Snack Fighter Turbo.
Snacks reign supreme.
For today's Super Snack Saturday, we're going to talk about weird KitKats from Japan. We're workshopping jokes, and Andrea doesn't take criticism at all.
Do I have to say hot?
You don't say hot.
Okay.
Say it your own way.
I'm ready. So KitKats are hot in Japan. KitKats are popular in Japan because it's similar to Kito Gatsu, which means you will surely win.
So on deck, we got chocolate orange, apple pie,
Strawberry cheesecake, Hojicha Tea.
and we have Iyokan. It's a type of citrus fruit in Japan.
First on deck, chocolate orange.
I already smell something.
Citrusy.
KitKat does this thing where like you can put a little space for a note. So if you're gonna give this to like a friend or a loved one or someone you hate and they hate chocolate orange, you can write your death note right here. Do you break it apart or do you just go for it?
I already did it.
All right, I'm gonna be that weirdo that just bites into it. How do you eat your KitKats? You break it apart, you bite off a piece. Do you just start crunching it or do you let it melt in your mouth and you let the wafers like separate? No.
What are you saying? Is this your first time eating a chocolate bar?
Just me. How do you eat it? How do you eat a KitKat
Eat it like
bar?
a normal KitKat bar of just like eating it. Just like crunch, crunch, crunch. It tastes like a KitKat with orange flavoring. There's just nothing special about it.
Right. Here I go. Letting it melt in my mouth.
You don't suck on a KitKat.
I'm not sucking on it.
This is how you eat a KitKat. Delicioso.
For our Spanish viewers out there, that means delicious.
Yes, it does. And in Spanish, you would say KitKat.
As for the score, I would give this a 4,000.
What a
I agree.
terrible fighter!
And again, it's not that it's like a terrible piece of chocolate, but yo, this is Super Snack Fighter Turbo. We got snacks for days. Like, we can't come here and just talk about this like normal KitKat. You know what I'm saying? So,
Tough critics. Next on deck, apple pie. Halloween version. I love the color. But this does not scream to me apple pie. I would have gone with like a red.
or a green, or anything that's apple colored.
Right. And also because the actual chocolate is a lavender color. It's not screaming apple pie to me.
It looks like a peach cobbler.
And what's on top? Is that basil?
It's like a mint leaf.
Yeah, it's a mint leaf.
Maybe it's not like the American apple pie. Maybe it's like a Japanese apple pie where they put mint leaves and peach and they make it with purple color. But
They probably made it as scary as possible.
I am spooked.
I am a little spooked. Also, I'm allergic to apples.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Here at Super Snack Fighter Turbo Kitchens, we don't care about allergies. So if you're gonna come and try snacks with us, you might die.
You know what? I'm willing to risk it. It smells like a pink Starburst.
For some reason, I smell crust.
Yeah, actually, when you actually go into the bag, like this, it actually smells like apple pie.
But maybe pink Starburst smells like apple pie, and we just didn't know that yet.
Oh!
What is this? It's like
Like,
a...
what is... Oh, wait!
We're uncovering a Halloween mystery right now. So the KitKats have words on them, the packaging. Guys, we've unlocked the mystery. Have
Yes.
you or I Halloween are?
Ghosts.
Check us out next time on our Conspiracy Theory podcast.
The conspiracy theory of a Kit Kat.
So the other one was a milk chocolate based Kit Kat. This one is a white chocolate based Kit Kat. Give me a break.
Give me a break.
Break me off a piece of that.
Football cream!
That's apple pie.
That is so good.
It really is. Like, for a hot minute, I was like, wow, this really tastes like apple pie.
The wafer itself tasted like crust. Like it tasted like a graham cracker crust.
It really did.
It didn't taste like wafer. We were clowning so hard on it.
Right.
Maybe that's the conspiracy. Have you or I, happy Halloween. Think about it.
I would honestly give this a 9,000. I was not expecting so much flavor from a Kit Kat just because our previous Kit Kat was kind of subtle. This actually felt like it was immersed in the wafer, and I was really getting like apple pie bits. Like if I close my eyes, I'm eating a warm grandma's apple pie. And the fact that I'm allergic to apples, this is a nice alternative.
So get it. If you are allergic to apples, you can eat these and be fine. So next on deck, we got the strawberry cheesecake flavor. The cool thing about this box is that it's literally in the shape of Mount Fuji, which is the tallest mountain / active volcano in Japan. There's a bag.
This one feels a little weird.
I'm wondering if they like
Made it into...
or melted and then like reformed.
Is this the top of Mount Fuji? It smells good.
Yeah.
Subtle.
So it smells like cheesecake.
I'm not really getting much flavors. Maybe like when you first bite into it, you get like a little burst of flavor, but after that, it kind of just vanishes and it tastes like a white chocolate bar.
I get what they did. They took a normal ass white chocolate Kit Kat, put it in a fancy box so that they can raise the markup by like 600%. If I saw like white chocolate Kit Kat
You wouldn't
at
get
the
it.
market, it'd be like $1. But because it's in a fancy box, it's probably like $10.
And we're the suckers that get it. It's mediocre.
I hate it. Maybe the flavor got messed up because it melted and reformed. That could be something. So I'm gonna put a disclaimer on this score. I'm giving this a 2,000.
That's enough.
I completely agree. This was actually a big letdown. It's all marketing. They did a good job.
Are you in the advertising industry?
A little bit.
That's
you?
so weird. I've dabbled. Nothing crazy, so.
What do we know? Next up, we have Hojicha. It's a green tea, and it's special because it's roasted over charcoal, and most other green teas are steamed.
So wait, so what is Hojicha?
So, by blending the fragrance and taste of Hojicha into white chocolate, this Kit Kat flavor has achieved a deep and authentic adult taste.
Deep and authentic. Hojicha.
Hojicha.
Hojicha. You gotta use the Hojicha.
Not a part of it. Hojicha. So it looks like café con leche. I'm getting a lot of chocolate vibes. Like this looks to me like chocolate shavings.
That's what this is gonna be. It's so earthy.
I'm getting a lot of like a tea vibe.
So this one's more positive. The little note, it says, good job.
I think you may have gotten the golden ticket.
Thought it was special.
We're going to Charlie's.
Cheer up, Charlie. The worst song.
What's the other one? Candyman can, cause he sprinkles it with love and makes the world taste good.
You know what he sprinkles it with? PCP.
Oh wow. But it also has like little...
I
What
wonder
is
if
that?
that's like actual Hojicha.
Like tea? Okay, now I really have high expectations for this.
I'm not a big white chocolate fan, but whenever Kit Kat does something with a white chocolate, it's so much better than the milk chocolate.
This
You know
is so good. Like this for me screams tea. Like it didn't feel like the flavor was on top of the chocolate. It was immersed in the chocolate. I give this a 9,500.
Wait, so you thought this was better
Yeah.
than the apple pie?
It's cause like the apple pie really had such a like a bitter kick, but this was so smooth and I felt like the chocolate was like creamier and just the little tea leaves added such a great touch. And the packaging wasn't misleading. Like it literally looked like this is tea. You didn't really have other expectations aside. You're just like, okay, this is what I'm gonna eat and this
Right.
is exactly what we ate.
This is also like a Kit Kat like for adults. Like you can just tell, like it's like a more. I don't know why it feels like a more mature
Yeah,
Kit Kat. It's
you
not
don't
for
give
kids.
this out for Halloween. This
Like
is not a Halloween Kit Kat.
this is mom and dad's Kit Kat.
Yeah. Viewer discretion advised.
Last, we got Iyokan, which is a citrus and tangy fruit from Japan. So this Kit Kat is a limited edition Iyokan flavored apparently this is the last of its kind. And we have it here in the Super Snack Fighter Turbo Test Kitchens. Really excited to try this out. So the difference between this one and the very first orange one that we tried, that one was a milk chocolate orange flavor. This one is a white chocolate and orange flavor. So hopefully our experience will be a little bit better. So what's the deal with like writing notes? I don't know. I just feel like
You give it to someone.
it's cute, but it's also like it's a lot of work for two little dinky like Kit Kat pieces.
Sometimes people just appreciate the little things in life.
That's what she said. So it looks cool.
Yeah, I like the color a lot.
It smells like the orange creamsicles.
Oh,
And I love those.
you're right. I hate it. It just tastes fake.
Because of its generic taste is why I enjoy it. Creamsicle is not a real flavor. Creamsicle is like an artificial. Orange and vanilla is not a normal flavor, and it's always like an artificial flavor. There's no like artisanal or organic creamsicle. I'm gonna give this 1,500 because the more I was like tasting it, it didn't feel good.
There's just nothing special about it.
No, there isn't. Not our favorite here at Super Snack Fighter Turbo Test Kitchen.
I'm trying to think of like a pun.
Aren't you glad?
It's over.
So there you have it. Weird Kit Kat flavors from Japan. What did you think?
It was a fun experience, pleasantly surprised with some of the flavors, sad about others. My favorites were the apple pie and definitely the hojicha. So apple pie, totally did not expect that burst at the end, and it's just something about it that like left a nice aftertaste. And the hojicha, the texture, it was just so creamy, and the little addition of the tea leaves in it, it just really outdid itself. And like this definitely opened my eyes, like a whole new way to look at Kit Kats, because whenever I go to the store or if I ever do buy chocolate, I always go for like the original flavors just because I know them and like that's all I've ever eaten. But now I know maybe I should venture out and maybe not go for like the nicer packaging, but something more subtle and true to what it is.
So our favorites of this episode were the Hojicha and the Apple Pie Halloween Edition. And with their high scores, we're going to put them on the Super Snack Fighter Turbo Top 10 list. Once again, this is
Super Snack Fighter Turbo, where snacks reign supreme.
Once again, this is Super Snack Fighter Turbo, where snacks reign supreme.
No, I don't like that.
Once again,
This
this
is
is This is Super Snack Fighter Turbo, where our ending
Never gets it. Yeah, we breezed through the whole thing, and then here we
The
are.
video takes like 10 minutes, and the ending is like an hour.
All right, let's go.
Last one. Here we go.